This is the first episode of another great year of WGN. I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Logan Carpenter. Today I will be explaining how to take the Performance Series test. The Performance Series test is an online test that will determine your academic skill level. The score that you get from every single test will influence what high school and English math classes you will be put in. It also affects classes you will be put in for your enrichment period in middle school.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
Okay.
The test will ask you for the site ID. This is the site ID. Then the test will ask you for your ID number. If you don't remember it, just take a look at the ID you wear in or have in your pocket. There are 4 subjects to choose from: science, math, algebra, and reading. You'll most likely have to take the math or reading test unless you're in 8th grade algebra. In the reading test, you'll be asked to define vocabulary words. Then you'll be asked to read a short story and answer questions about the story. You'll have to read multiple stories one at a time. Remember to always listen to your teacher during the test and give it your 110th%.
Hey, Washington Generals! This is our new segment called Food Critics!
Featuring
Jamila,
Jalissa.
and behind the camera is Angela.
So without further ado, let's get started.
Thanks for watching, Generals!
Stay tuned for next time.
Welcome to another year at WGN, and welcome to Artistan. Artistan is a new addition to WGN News.
This is a segment where we show off interesting art pieces and even your art. We may even interview you on your art.
This is where you can submit any artwork and have it shown on WGN News.
If your art wasn't shown one segment, we'll show it on the next segment.
So this is how it works.
So today, Sarah's interviewing Mr. Hopper and Rebecca's interviewing Mr. Stancati for Adventure Club.
We're here with Mr. Hopper interviewing him about Adventure Club. First question, what is Adventure Club about?
So Adventure Club is a way for students who like to be active and meet new people to come out and do some things that they may not have ever done before, like rock climbing, kayaking, long bike rides, things like that.
Second question, where and when do you sign up?
So you can come to my room 105, anytime throughout the school year. We'll be taking new members throughout the entire year. All that you need is a permission slip and contact information so we can get a hold of you at your SLC.
When or where do you guys meet up?
Generally speaking, Adventure Club meets after school on Wednesdays every 2 to 3 weeks here in room 105. Some of our bigger events like rock climbing will meet at the actual rock climbing wall.
Any new ideas this year than last year?
So this year we're just kind of expanding on last year's ideas. We're trying to add in more events like rock climbing, a longer bike ride, dodgeball, potentially a water balloon battle, things of that nature.
How long has Adventure Club been around?
This is our second year with Adventure Club, so we're hoping to really increase our number of members this year.
Okay, that's it. Our interview with Mr. Hopper.
Come join.
So I'm interviewing Mr. Stancati on Adventure Club. How did Adventure Club start?
It was really Mr. Hopper's idea, and I thought it was a good one, so together we started the club last year.
Nice. Can you join after the first meeting?
You can. We have permission slips available. Mr. Hopper has them, and I have them as well. So see one of us, and we will give you a permission slip.
Does it cost to join?
It costs nothing to join. We do a couple activities that cost money, but we'll tell you what those are. Mostly it's just indoor climbing.
Who else is a part of Adventure Club?
Anyone is welcome to be a part of Adventure Club. We welcome you to come on adventures with us.
Okay, that was our interview with Mr. Stancati.
That was our interview with Mr. Stancati and Mr. Hopper. Make sure you go sign up now.
Welcome to Teacher Trivia.
Can you guess the 2 lies and 1 truth?
A, I went ziplining on the longest zip line in California. B, was at Soldiers Field in Chicago when all of the tornado sirens went off and ended up being evacuated. Or C, went skiing at Cascade Mountain in Wisconsin and, long story short, ended up in a tree.
Is the answer A, B, or C?
So the correct answer is B. My family is season ticket holders for the Bears, and 2 years ago we were at a game when it was really, really stormy outside and all the tornado sirens went off. We stayed in the stadium for a while until all of the players left the field, and they actually have all of these tunnels underneath the stadium where we all sat for 3 hours evacuated until it was safe, and then we went back upstairs to our seats and watched the entire game.
Thank you for watching Teacher Trivia. Tune in next week for Miss Bergman.
Welcome to Tech Time! Today we'll be showing you guys how to change your overall computer password, how to put that password into Schoology, and how to put that password into Google Drive.
This is how you change your overall password. First, you need to log into your computer and then press Ctrl-Alt-Delete. Once you press Ctrl-Alt-Delete, it'll bring you to a list of options. In the list of options, press Change a Password. Once you've picked Change a Password, you need to enter in your old password and the new password that you want. Your new password must be 8 characters long, have 1 number or symbol, and 1 capital letter. After that, press Enter or the forward arrow.
Your Schoology password is the same password that you just put into your computer. And your username is your ID number at sd129.org. Google Drive and Google Docs are both best used on the iPad because there's already a Google Drive and Google Docs app. And then the password and username are the same exact password and username that you're going to put into your Schoology account. And once you put your password and username in, you're in.
Thanks for watching Tech Time.
See you next time.
Okay. So there's a new thing at the school that you might not have heard about called MTSS. So what is MTSS? Well, basically it's a marriage between 2 things. PBIS, known as Positive Behavior Intervention and Support, and RTI, which stands for Response to Intervention. Together making the multi-tiered systems of support, also known as MTSS. So MTSS looks at how kids are doing socially, behaviorally, and academically. I know you guys have had Electronic Friday at least once, or hope, and that's a great example of MTSS, because you have to get good behavior to be rewarded behaviorally, and that's one of the things that MTSS is about. Also, I know all of you have done performance series before. It's an assessment test to see if you have the intelligence of your grade level. There's this thing called the NPR, or National Percentile Rate, which basically is the percent of people that you're better than. So the NPR places you in one of 3 intervention classes: enrichment, reteach, or intervention, based on your national percentile rate. So these classes are either rewarding you for your amazing score, or it's trying to push you up to that good grade, to get you in that good class and just to get academically better overall. This, my friends, is MTSS.
Welcome to General Sports Zone. I'm your host, Big Bradford, and today you'll be watching the Cowherd-Washington football game.
Cowherd starts with a kick. The line drive, bounces. Jeremiah Johnson picks it up. He's running towards the sideline. Breaks the tackle. Jeremiah kicks it off.
Go, guys, go! Get him!
It's a great kick. Goes probably to the 10. Calhoun returns it. About 20 to 30 yards. Great tackle. Eli Bradford with an amazing punt. Kicks it really high. No one can catch it. Bounces. And Gabriel Gerhardt with the tackle. Jeremiah Johnson running down the sideline, breaks 2 tackles, runs for a touchdown, but sadly got called back off to a flag. Bad snap, but Gabriel gets it still. Passes it to Michael Tonkovic, but he drops it. A handoff to Jeremiah Johnson. He's showing off a few jukes. Getting about 5 to 6 yards on the play.
Stay high! Stay high! Stay high! Get him! He's wide open!
Gabriel passes to Jamarian Scott, even though Eli Bradford and Levi were wide open.
Hey, Trey. You have to stay behind the pylon! Hit the pylon! Hit the pylon!
Gabriel hands it off to Jeremiah Johnson. And Crable is not happy.